Okay, I think actually to make this easier, I'm actually going to do the anaerobic exercise, the weightlifting exercise. So what I want you guys to do is you notice you have two tabs here, one aerobic, one anaerobic. We go to the blank one, we've got nothing there. So what we're going to do, I'm actually lazy. So I think what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to copy this column entirely. Control C or right click copy. Boom. Control V or right click paste. There we go. So now we got the labels all in. And the same thing with the top row. We know was 0, 5, 10, and 15. And that's about right for what we did. 0, 10, and 15. Boom. Now, so there we go. So there we've got our chart. Now all we have to do is paste the information. So if you go back to form responses, remember we did heart rate. Our resting heart rate for weightlifting and bench was this. So I'm going to just drag this across, and that gives me what happened to my heart rate. Control C, or right-click paste, copy, and then I'm going to go heart rate, paste special as numbers only or values only. All right, go back here to this guy here. We're going to go what happened to my systolic pressure. Drag over, right-click, copy, anaerobic respiration, right-click, paste, special, values. And then finally, last one here, what happened to the diastolic pressure, shift. And again, these are the averages. So right-click, copy, right-click, paste, special, values only. And I'm going to round all of these off to, I'm going to format the number, and there's got to be a way of doing the number. So I'd really rather just have this custom number format. I'd really, oh, I know what I do. That's what you do. I'm just going to get rid of those two extra zeros. I'm going to just round it off to the nearest whole number. Boom. There we go. That looks better. I'm going to do the same thing with these guys. I'm going to take these guys here, format, number. We're going to go with more formats, custom number format. Get rid of those two zeros. And boom, there. Now they're whole numbers. You notice it didn't do much to change the chart. Okay, so now what do I want to do? Well, I want to insert a chart. So I'm going to just highlight all of this. Insert chart. Chart type, we want a line graph. And this looks wrong, so what do we need to do? Well, first thing we want to do is we want to switch rows and columns. Okay. And it looks like, and I think we want to use column A as headers. Oh yeah, so that works out. Yeah, that is correct. It's up 10 to 15. The heart rate, you notice the heart rate barely changes through the whole thing. Systolic pressure seems to actually go down a little bit. And then diastolic pressure, same thing. There's a very, very little change in any of either heart rate, blood pressure, or anything. So what is that? That does tell you something very, very specific about aerobic respiration versus anaerobic respiration. Okay. Now, the only thing I'd like to do is I'd like to enter to apply. I think we're going to be 0, 10, and 15 minutes. Give this a little bit more information. Whoops. Minutes. And then press enter to apply. There we go. All right. And so that kind of gives you a draft of what we're doing. Okay, so guys, so we now basically have our two charts. I'm actually going to go back and fix this one here because I really would like it to say minutes because I'm wicked anal. All right, so now we have all our data analyzed. Now, I think something that might be fun to do is to do, I wonder if we could do the individual data too. We're going to play with that, all right? But that is it actually for right now. Okay, we're just going to actually we're going to call this the lab for today. All right, so good.